because we have our first corporate guest waiting by. Look at the stores or one step into any store and you'll realize that consumer sentiment is back in full force. And now we have, festivals like Holi coming up. There's a wedding season as well. So let's find out what the demand trends are. Lalit Agarwal, the Chairman and Managing Director at V-Mart Retail, joins in now to discuss the sales trends. Mr. Agarwal, good morning. I can see that big smile on your face. I'm sure you're relieved to see, to have things back to normal. But give us a little bit in terms of key numbers. What have the footfalls been like so far? How does it compare to, say, 6 months ago? The same store sales growth, what are you expecting?
Good morning. Definitely cheers across and smile across. And then we are trending towards normalization. And we think we should see a good normal summer this time and spring and summer this time. We are definitely anticipating we are going through a good Holi, and we also want this time the Muslim festival of Eid getting celebrated in the first week of May, and so the whole of April is going to be very good. Plus the weddings and then the colleges and the schools and the events have started rolling out, and so all of that is definitely bringing the life and the lifestyle back to normal, and that's what drives consumption, and that what drives aspirational consumption. So still, I mean, whatever period that has passed because of Omicron, once again the January and February was down. So we have still not been able to see the similar footfall. We are now for the last week we have now started seeing almost 92% footfall coming in. But yeah, still, and I think now looking at the traffic, looking at the transactions, looking at the customer demand, looking at the aspirations coming in, I think it is going to come back bouncingly in the month of April. And we are going to see a good festival this time and coming forward.
All right, Mr. Agarwal, you're sounding reasonably optimistic, and 92% of footfalls, I guess you're referring to pre-COVID levels. I think in Feb as well, you had come to around 95% odd. What about price increases? We know, we're in a bit of an inflationary situation right now. In the past quarter on your con call, you had mentioned that you had increased prices by 8 to 10%. In quarter 4, have you increased prices? And also, has it had any kind of impact on demand side as well? Are you observing lower offtake or price increases? Well, they're being lapped up and people are consuming as it is.
Yeah, Nigel, so this is the highest inflationary pressure that we have seen on our products, and we have ever increased so much. We saw so almost our price rise, because we were also expecting the GST rates to go up to 12% below 1,000 rupees a barrel. So that is why the overall price rise that we took up was almost around 18 to 20% up for the spring summer collection that we launched. And so that is definitely hurting the consumers, will hurt the consumer. But the cotton prices and now the crude prices and the polyester prices have all gone up the ladder. So we are seeing still the prices not stabilizing and not stopping there. We are still seeing commodity prices going up. I don't know. I mean, so definitely we believe there should be some quantitative drop. There should be, because the consumption or the consumers' per capita income has not gone up. Their ability to earn more has not gone up. Their expenses bills have gone up. Their petrol bill will go up. Their mobile bills will go up. So definitely there is a strain on his pocket, and we will definitely want to expect and see the increase in their income so that they come back and fight this inflationary pressure. And so we are expecting some degrowth in the quantitative side, but on the value side, we are expecting the similar sales to come in.
Okay, don't remind us of that this morning. We can all feel that, Mr. Agarwal. Good morning. Now, a lot of sales, of course, are moving online, right? I think you have some online presence, but not a lot. So if you could tell us going forward, what's the target there in terms of online?
See, I mean, definitely every retailer has to become omni and multi-channel, and our consumers are now shifting, and they have started moving on to both offline and online, and lot of them still. We are fortunate enough that our consumer base primarily in small town and those per capita income people, they are still not gone too addictive on those online space. So we are not seeing still, but yeah, we have started and we anticipate that we should reach to more than 5% in the coming years immediately. But right now we are hovering around 2% on the online contribution, and we do see a good traction coming in from the similar set of customers who are also coming in the store, who are going and then coming back to us on the online space. Plus, we are also attracting new consumers and new customers who are not coming in from the places where we have stores. So we are seeing a lot of those pieces coming in. The acceptability has been very good, but we still believe that we are in a learning phase. We still need to learn and understand these consumer and provide them with the right quality and the right tag which is required by them.
Okay, just one final question. You were telling Nigel that you've taken an 18 to 20% price hike across your collection and the input price is still elevated. Is it easy to pass on such a big price hike? Has it impacted demand at all? And any more price hikes that you'll have to take?
I mean, definitely it's $1 million question, and it's a big question that I need to ask people and around, that how does the economy behave? So whenever there's a price rise and then consumers demand, because their pocket size is limited and there some impact is going to happen on their quantitative demand, because we believe that our consumers are those bottom or the middle segment consumers who can't afford every price rise, and there will be some drop in the demand, but there's nothing, we don't have any other option than to pass on these price rises to the consumer. We will see some fall in demand. Right now, definitely it is not apple to apple comparison, so we are not able to anticipate, but still whatever we could see, we really see a good piece coming in. I mean, the last week that I was speaking the Holi side, consumers have started buying, because anyway their wardrobe is getting old. They have not bought for the last 2 years in full quantum, so they will want to buy and then consume and then aspire for. And because the social media is also driving more of their selfies and more of their visual images, so it is definitely they want to look good.
All right, Mr. Agarwal, we get that, but I'm looking for a couple of numbers now, and a two-part question. One is that you had guided for 10 to 12 stores in terms of addition for quarter 4. Have you done that? And also, on store addition, what's the target for FY23? And the second part is on Unlimited. You all have acquired that asset, and you were guiding that margins will improve from year on. To what level in FY23? Go ahead, both on stores and Unlimited's margins.
So we are on a track on our store count that we wanted to add up in the quarter 4. So we have already opened up some stores. We do want to open up some more stores. But yes, we have also closed down some non-performing stores that we wanted to. So overall, I think we have closed down almost 7 to 8 stores in this quarter. And we would open up around 10 to 12 stores. So net, we will have an incremental number of maybe 3-4 stores in this particular quarter ending this year. And then we do plan to open similar number of stores, not in terms of percentage, but in terms of the quantum. So around 55 to 60 stores is what we should target to open in the next FY23, if things are normal and things pan out to be normal, because there are too many risks and too many areas where we are trying to once again relook at our own plan. But I think it will come up. Regarding Unlimited, I think yes, we have now started supplying or giving the new range of product, which is more V-Martized and more of our kind of product. We are definitely seeing a little bit of cost getting under control. We still believe that we should be given another 1 year for us to assess that Unlimited piece. We are seeing better results coming in from those side of the stores as well. So we are very hopeful and we are very bullish on those stores also.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal, we'll leave it there today. Thanks a lot for joining us. That's V-Mart Retail. It's of course created an own niche for itself over the last few years, has done well.